Let's take a look. This is from Jack Duffin, Orange and Brown Report, one of the cap gurus. It'll be interesting to see how the Browns account for the $10.5 million Mayfield dead cap space. They could use void years to make it $2.1 million in 2022 and then $8.4 2023. So cap space will either be 48, almost 49 million with no void years, or 57.3 million with 4 voidable years. Either way, again, the cap savings, and again, the front office has done a nice job managing the cap.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not even going to question him. Andrew Berry is one of the best around the league. People around the league don't question Andrew Berry when it comes to stuff like this in the Cleveland Browns front office with Dee Podesta and everybody else involved. The Browns are actually one of the front forerunners in this change that we have seen throughout the league of void years, low salary guarantees in the first year, but a lot of signing bonus. Like, they have really revolutionized a lot of things when it comes to this contract signing stuff. So whatever the Browns do with this money, I think a lot of the league is watching how they handle this to steal it from how the Cleveland Browns have handled this. And I've said this before. I don't think the national media has caught up to this. I think there's even some Browns fans who have not caught up to this. But this Cleveland Browns organization, when you talk about Dee Podesta, when you talk about Andrew Berry and that organization right there, right, the main front office of this team, has really formed into one that I think people within the NFL respect as one of the better run organizations in football. Again, it's the brand name of the Cleveland Browns, which is why people outside of it don't really think that. But the people who've been paying attention know that the Browns have been ran pretty well, given everything that they've dealt with over the last couple of years. And nobody is looking at this organization, within the league at least, as a dumpster fire. So, you know, credit out to Andrew Berry. I think a lot of people in the next couple of years will start to understand why he's so well regarded around the league. But yeah, he's probably going to do something that we don't understand yet with this money, that won't make sense when we hear it. But then, like, in a couple of years, be like, oh, that's what he was doing. You know, so I just give him the benefit of the doubt on that. That's his expertise.
Yeah, and the thing that they can do is they can roll it over, and they'll probably wait to see how long they're going to have Deshaun Watson for this year, and what happens with his contract before they decide what they're going to do salary cap wise. And to illustrate your point about that, a lot of the national media was saying, oh, they gave Watson the low first year number in the signing bonus because of the potential suspension. They did it with all their long-term contracts to kind of push back the impact of the salary cap. And that's, the national media hasn't caught up with that yet, but they will as they continue to work through the salary cap gymnastics that they're doing.
Interestingly enough, that's something the league has caught up with, right? That's been a trend around the league to do that. And it's been moving so fast that the media not only has not caught up to Andrew Berry doing it, who was one of the first to do it, but the rest of the league following him doing that, right? Like, I don't think we've dug into this enough. I think people saw that, said, that's weird. Why is that happening? Weren't caught up to that and just made an assumption based off of that without looking at other deals to kind of confirm that, because, you know, we live in a hot take society, so you just got to get one out real quick. But yeah, Andrew Berry has been at the forefront of things. I mean, you hear any analytics-based front office, they rave about Andrew Berry. There's no joke that he is well respected around the league.